Hold on, it'll be not.
Go ahead and sit the fuck down. Real shit, like we not watching Browns games to see you at all. Only reason I even check the score of a Browns game is to see what the fuck Shedeur doing. That's about it. Nobody's fucking checking for you. Especially considering the fact that we all know that you're an agent of destruction for Kevin Stefanski. We all know you on his side. We picked up on that shit last week.
Jerry Jeudy's instant regret hit different when the Browns owner pulled the trigger on a trade just days after his heated exchange with Shedeur Sanders. One sideline blow up, cameras everywhere, the whole world watching. And just like that, Cleveland said, "We're done." Now here's the craziest part. It's been 48 hours and Jeudy still hasn't said a single word. No apology, no Instagram post, no explanation, nothing. Meanwhile, Shedeur's out here staying locked in, focused on dominating 2025, while Jeudy's name is getting torched on every social media platform you can think of. Fans are calling him a saboteur, analysts are questioning everything about his character, even Browns insiders are leaking that ownership had seen enough. So what really went down on that sideline that made the front office move that fast? And why is Jerry Jeudy's silence screaming louder than the controversy itself?
Jerry Jeudy? I mean, what kind of fuck shit you want right now? Cause all that shit that you was doing, all on TV and all that shit there. Oh my God. Going back and forth with Shedeur, like, come on, what kind of fuck shit you want? Bitch, you ain't even reach for that ball, bitch. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you got going on. Bitch, is you trying to embarrass somebody? Is you the ops right now?
Look, I've been all over Jerry Jeudy's social media. I'm talking Twitter, Instagram, everything. You know what the last post was? September 9th. September! Meanwhile, his name is trending worldwide right now. Every single sports outlet, every fan page, every reaction video, everyone's talking about Jerry Jeudy. And my guy is radio silent, like he's in witness protection or something. But let's back up for a second, because you need to understand how we got here. This wasn't just some random sideline disagreement that got blown out of proportion. Nah, this was calculated. This was disrespectful. And honestly, a lot of people think this was straight up sabotage. It all started during the game, when Shedeur Sanders, in just his second NFL start, dropped an absolute dime. We're talking a 40-yard laser beam, perfectly thrown, hitting Jeudy right in the breadbasket. And what does Jerry Jeudy do? He plays hopscotch with it. I'm not even exaggerating. Dude was out there doing footwork drills instead of catching a football that a rookie just put on a silver platter for him. Now, any normal veteran receiver, especially one who's supposed to be a leader, would take that L, acknowledge the drop, and move on. But not Jerry Jeudy. Oh no! This man storms over to Shedeur on the sideline, clapping his hands all aggressive, pointing at his iPad like he's some offensive coordinator, getting all up in the rookie's face like Shedeur did something wrong. Let me tell you something right now. Shedeur Sanders stood up. And when he stood up, it wasn't aggression. It was respect. It was him saying, yo, I hear you, but you're doing too much right now and you're disrespecting me in front of everybody. That's leadership. That's composure. That's exactly what you want from your franchise quarterback.
Oh my God, what is right? I don't think I heard
the second start. Like, he working through stuff. Yeah, he might not be throwing everything with anticipation like you want him to throw it with. But not only that, man, y'all know I am. Pat your chest first, homeboy, because you've been dropping a lot of passes out there. You ain't been playing lights out. We all out here making the mistakes. Let's work through this together.
Yeah.
All right, pat your chest first. Shedeur ain't going to make every play. Shoot, he a rookie, second start. I just don't like how.
Now, let's talk about what happened after that sideline moment, because this is where the Browns organization allegedly stepped in. Sources close to the team, and look, we're piecing this together from insider whispers and fan speculation, but it's loud. Sources are saying that Browns ownership saw that clip and immediately called a meeting. Not the next day, not Monday morning, right after the game. Why? Because Jerry Jeudy just disrespected their investment. Shedeur Sanders isn't just some random rookie. This is the guy they built their entire 2025 strategy around. This is the face of the franchise. This is primetime son, who comes with a built-in fan base, media attention, and championship mentality. And Jerry Jeudy, a guy who's been underwhelming his entire career, just tried to embarrass him on live television? The front office wasn't having it. Word is they told the coaching staff, get Jeudy out of here. We're not building around guys who undermine the quarterback. And just like that, trade talk started. Teams were calling. GMs were asking about availability. And by all accounts, Cleveland is ready to move on. Now, some people might say, hold up, isn't that an overreaction? One sideline argument and you trade a veteran receiver? But here's the thing, it's not just one moment. Jerry Jeudy has been dropping passes all season. His effort has been questionable. And now he's out here causing locker room drama with the one player the Browns absolutely cannot afford to lose confidence in. Compare that to Shedeur's response. The kid didn't go on Twitter and subtweet. He didn't throw Jeudy under the bus in interviews. He stayed professional, stayed focused, and kept preparing for the next game. That's maturity. That's what separates franchise quarterbacks from everyone else. Shedeur understood that responding would only add fuel to the fire, so he took the high road and let his play do the talking. And you know what? The fans noticed. The respect for Shedeur has gone through the roof since that incident. People are saying things like, this is why he's different. This is why Prime raced him right. He's not letting drama distract him from the mission. Meanwhile, Jerry Jeudy is getting compared to every toxic teammate in NFL history.
One analyst broke it down perfectly during a breakdown segment. He said, pat your chest first, homeboy. You've been dropping passes out there too. You haven't been playing lights out. We're all making mistakes out here. Let's work through this together. But you coming over there clapping and yelling at a rookie in his second start? That's disrespectful. Shedeur isn't making a scene when you drop the ball, so why are you coming at him like that? Facts. Straight facts. And here's another layer to this whole situation that people aren't talking about enough. Steve Smith was right. Remember when Steve Smith called out Jerry Jeudy's attitude and work ethic? Everyone thought he was just hating. But now we're seeing exactly what Steve was talking about. Jeudy thinks he's Justin Jefferson. He thinks he's earned the right to throw tantrums and demand perfection from everyone else. But the reality is, he's not good enough to have that kind of attitude. Justin Jefferson can get away with sideline passion because he backs it up with elite production. Jerry Jeudy? He's been average at best his entire career. So when fans say only Justin Jefferson has the right to react like that, they're not wrong. Jefferson is working with a quarterback who should probably be working fast food, no disrespect, but he still shows up every week and dominates. Jerry Jeudy is working with a future star in Shedeur Sanders, and he's out here acting like the victim. The double standard is wild, and the Browns organization apparently agrees because they're ready to cut ties. Now let's talk about what this means for Shedeur Sanders moving forward, because while Jerry Jeudy's career in Cleveland might be over, Shedeur's is just getting started. And honestly, getting rid of toxic teammates early is probably the best thing that could happen to him. Think about it. If the Browns let this slide, what message does that send to the locker room? That veterans can disrespect the franchise quarterback and face zero consequences? That's how you lose a locker room. That's how you create a toxic culture. But by allegedly moving Jeudy out quickly, the Browns are saying, we're all in on Shedeur Sanders. If you're not on board, there's the door.
That's the kind of organizational support every young quarterback dreams of, and it's exactly what Shedeur deserves after handling this situation with so much class and maturity. The other thing working in Shedeur's favor? Travis Hunter. People keep bringing up Travis in this conversation, and for good reason. One fan said, Travis Hunter would have caught that ball. I promise you Travis would have went and got it. And they're absolutely right. If Shedeur had receivers with Travis Hunter's mentality, guys who fight for every ball, who have their quarterbacks back no matter what, this offense would be unstoppable. Imagine if the Browns could somehow swing a trade for Travis in the future. Imagine Shedeur and Travis reunited in the NFL, running the same connection they had at Colorado. That's Super Bowl potential right there. But first, they need to clear out the dead weight. They need to get rid of guys like Jerry Jeudy, who are more focused on looking cool on the sideline than actually winning football games. And speaking of dead weight, let's address the elephant in the room. Is Jerry Jeudy really just bad at football, or is he intentionally trying to hurt Shedeur's development? Because the way some fans are talking, they genuinely believe it's the latter. They think Jeudy is working with someone, whether it's coaches who don't believe in Shedeur or outside influences who want to see him fail, to sabotage the kid's career before it even starts. Now, I'm not saying that's definitely true. I'm just saying the evidence is suspicious. The timing is suspicious. The selective outbursts are suspicious. And the fact that Jeudy still hasn't addressed any of this publicly, that's the most suspicious part of all. Because if this was really just a misunderstanding, if Jeudy really just wanted to hold his quarterback accountable in the moment, wouldn't he come out and say that? Wouldn't he post something like, "Me and Shedeur are good, we're both competitors, emotions run high, let's move forward"? But he hasn't, which makes people think he knows he messed up, and he doesn't want to draw even more attention to it. Or maybe, and this is the darker theory, maybe he's staying quiet because he knows the trade is already happening, and anything he says now will just make him look worse to his next team. Either way, the damage is done. Jerry Jeudy's reputation has taken a massive hit. Shedeur Sanders has gained even more respect. And the Browns organization has apparently decided which side of history they want to be on. So what happens next? Well, if the trade rumors are true, we should know within the next few days. Teams are always looking for receiver help, and Jeudy still has enough name recognition that someone will take a chance on him. But his value has definitely dropped, not just because of his on-field performance, but because of this situation. No team wants to bring in a guy who's going to undermine their quarterback and create drama in the locker room. For Shedeur, this is actually a blessing in disguise. He gets to move forward without the distraction. He gets to build chemistry with receivers who actually want to be there. And he gets to prove to the entire league that he's not just hype, he's the real deal. The Browns have a chance to build something special with Shedeur Sanders, but only if they surround him with the right people. Players who believe in him, coaches who support him, and an organization that has his back when things get tough. Jerry Jeudy clearly wasn't one of those people. And honestly, good riddance. Because at the end of the day, Shedeur Sanders doesn't need Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy needs Shedeur Sanders. And by acting the way he did on that sideline, Jeudy just fumbled one of the best opportunities of his career. The streets see it, the fans see it, and apparently, the Browns front office sees it too.
So here's my question for you. Was the Browns ownership right to allegedly trade Jerry Jeudy this quickly, or should they have given him another chance to make things right with Shedeur? And bigger question, do you think Jeudy was actually trying to sabotage Shedeur, or is this just the case of competitive emotions boiling over? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I want to hear what y'all think. Is Jeudy the villain here, or is he getting unfairly dragged? And most importantly, how far can Shedeur Sanders take this Browns team once all the toxic energy is cleared out? Hit that like button if you're Team Shedeur. Subscribe if you want more drama breakdowns like this. And turn on notifications because trust me, this story is far from over. Jerry Jeudy's silence won't last forever. And when he finally speaks, it's about to get even messier. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay locked in. Peace out.